What up? What up? It's your boy AG the Dad with another episode of Sports and Shit. Today is a little bit different because my guy, uh, the host, the Whiner fan, man, he's a working guy and he's a 49er faithful. He's so faithful about these Niners that he even had to be a fighter in San Francisco. So, without further ado, let's get to it. What's going down, man?
Hey, what's good, AG? What's good, room service gang? I
Hey,
appreciate y'all for rocking, even though, a little busy right now, but it's all right because our boys is the number 2 seed headed to the playoffs. I'm feeling good. Your Giants let me down today, AG. They let me down
why?
because they lost to the Eagles. If they would have won, we would have been the number 1 seed.
We didn't
Come
want to.
on,
We didn't want to
man.
let y'all have the number one seed. We like hearing y'all whine. Wah!
All
Whiners,
that does is, all it does is make y'all chances of playing us higher.
right? And that's why I do it. I'm so happy that we did what we supposed to do so we could meet. What better thing would it be than on this podcast?
It's true.
The rivals come together and we actually get to talk some ish.
Feel me? I do. That would actually be quite hilarious. The Niners versus the freaking Giants. Although it seems like right now it's either gonna be the Seahawks or the Packers. Who the Packers are getting ready to play right now. They beat the Lions. Then that's what we're playing next week. Good old Aaron
Mm-hmm.
Rodgers all over again. What do I want to avoid him? Yes, because he's Aaron Rodgers.
Right, right.
Do I feel like we're fine? Absolutely, because we do have his number. But just saying. But yes, man, I'm happy we're able to pull this off. It's a good Sunday. I said we're gonna be on here celebrating next week, and for sure, we celebrating today. Cause hey, my team in the playoffs, and so is yours. Know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's a good day regardless.
Hey, so everybody, you need to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button if you bowdy bout it, because I'm telling you, the bet's still on and it's going strong right now. It's anybody's game. Uh, you might have to convert to the Giant Nation. I might have to convert to the Whiner Nation. We'll see. Time will tell. Remember, if we don't get enough subscribers uh, and enough watch time, I don't know if I even want to be down with this bet. That's a whole lot of me giving up for y'all not doing nothing.
Well, I definitely appreciate the subscribers that did come through. They didn't came through for me. They didn't came through for you. They didn't make this a lot more fun every week when we got somebody to talk to. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all for getting out there and pressing that button, sharing it, whatever y'all been doing. Appreciate the direction headed up. That's what's up right there. So
Yep, yep, yep.
yeah,
Uh, but hey, man, I know you want to spit a couple of facts, so
for sure,
people want to hear it. So let's see
for
what you
sure.
got to say. Tell all these whiner people about what's going on and keeping them up to date on where their team is. I
All
can't
right.
even believe I'm actually doing this for whiners, man. Y'all better like and subscribe for this shit. If you really want me to be this whiner nation and start speaking and voicing my love for y'all come bring it, man. But anyway, here you go.
All right, man. Well, as y'all know, we officially the number 2 seed. Do we need help today from the Giants to get number 1? Absolutely. But they fell through. They didn't come through for us. So it is what it is. But on the side note, J.J. Watt, his very last game. Wow. What a career. The sense that I get from that man is he just seems like a locker room guy. He seems like the guy that everybody wants to be around. Seems like he's making the right decisions, the right moves. We saw his wife in the stands today crying. Like I'm sure she must have been through a lot through all his entire career to think that now I get to have him home. That's what's up. So I had to do a quick shout out to a great J.J. Watt. And it sucks that he had to catch the L for his side, but for our side, yes, sir. Yes, sir. It was complete domination. I mean, we started off the game slow. Seems like per the usual these last few weeks. I need the defense to get it together a little bit faster, but one of those people, like I've always expressed concern, is Diamador Lenore, our cornerback. Every week is something. I mean, a 77-yard touchdown, the first bomb of the game. It was an underthrown pass. You had to wait on it. I saw a little hands push off some, but not enough. Not enough to where you mistimed that ball and he just mossed you, caught it straight over you, stepped over you, then proceeded to run to the end zone. That was embarrassing, my guy. We cannot have that in the playoffs. But the good thing about our defense, they always tighten up. Always. They tighten up. We already know second half is extremely hard to score on us. Again, we gave up a goose egg, no points, nada, nothing. Never was worried. The whole game just felt like we were in control. It felt like we messed up in the beginning, but that was okay. Um, Brock Purdy. So he's just efficient, man. I mean, he's efficient. Like he's accurate. He runs our system to perfection. Kyle trusts him. He trusts him. That second touchdown pass to George Kittle, which they took away from our boy Jordan Mason. I'm gonna get back to him. Yes, Purdy's been throwing strikes to Kittle every week. It seems like he's a legit red zone option now. This is crazy. When the last time George Kittle been a red zone option? When? I don't remember. But he is now. So appreciate you, Brock, for being efficient out there. I think he was 15 for 20 today, like over 140 in his quarterback rating. Something crazy. It's just every week there's a new stat. There's a new something with this guy being the first to do something. I mean, I've never in my lifetime seen a rookie come out with the kind of start that he is having right now. Granted, he's got the coaches, he's got the running backs, he's got the wide receivers, he's got the tight ends, he's got the defense, he's got it all at his disposal. But even with all that, you still have to perform. And that's exactly what he's doing. So, Niner gang, as y'all know, we got the big W. It was an easy W. We really did demolish them. I mean, I would say the third strings got in, but Brock Purdy is third string. So technically our fourth string quarterback got in, Josh Johnson. So, resting up our guys a little bit for the playoffs. Now, Green Bay, they're about to be playing right now. We want the Lions to win. Let's just keep it 100. I would rather play Seattle, who won in overtime, by the way, against the Rams. I would rather play them than Aaron Rodgers. It is what it is. I'm not worried about anybody on Seattle. Not to say I'm super worried about Green Bay either, but they are playing good right now. I would say as far as the NFC goes, they're one of the top teams that's been playing good as of late. They do have a solid defense. Aaron Rodgers isn't passing the ball as much. They're running the ball more, which plays in our favor because we are the number one run defense. So either way, Aaron Rodgers, he usually gets his panties in a bunch every time he has to play us. Rightfully so, because we've been smacking him around his whole career. So what's one more time, Faithful? I don't know. But AG, I need to ask you about your Giants. How do you feel like they're going to do in the playoffs?
Come on now. Is that a dumb question or what? We're going to win the playoffs, the Super Bowl. I mean, come on.
Honestly, y'all really think you're going to win the Super Bowl?
Of course. Look how we're doing. We're playing it perfect. Just like I told you. I said that we were going to see y'all in the playoffs. Uh, we're not going to help y'all get to there. We're going to do what we need to do to see y'all. Because every time we come and stand up against y'all, you know what happens. Y'all walk away wanting. Because when you see the Giants, we are the one team that you definitely do not want to see in the playoffs because we are your spoilers. So if you want to wish to see it, there it is there. It's not really a big deal to me.
I wish we played y'all.
Hey,
I just
be
feel like
careful what
we
you wish
would
for.
just bottle y'all up. We
Hey,
are not the
hey.
same Niners. We will bottle y'all up. I would love to. What y'all quarterback ain't gonna get it done. Not against us.
Jones? Man. Hey, look. He's not a rookie no more. His first couple of years, yeah, he was a little, and people were talking a bunch of mess. But now he's good. We need to work on consistency. Uh, Purdy does look pretty good. He is undefeated in NFL. Uh, but like I said, we are the spoilers, and it's all about that. Bang bang is not the thing.
It
So,
always is, baby. It
well, you
always
know,
is. Feel me? That's what we doing out here. But I said I wanted to talk about Jordan Mason because he is an undrafted free
free
agent.
agent.
Basically, he
Yep.
didn't get drafted at all. He joined it. He came on the practice squad and got out there in the team with the team during OTAs and all that. And I mean, he performed better than Trey Sermon, who was our third round pick, who we later released, which was a great move by our coaching staff. They have made the tough decisions too. For them to do that, that shows something. Two, the Brock Purdy thing. Who would have knew? Who would have knew? But they chose him over Nate Sudfeld, which was our backup quarterback last year. So they chose rookie over somewhat experience. And it seemed to play out just fine. So I have to give Jordan Mason his credit because any kid that can come on and just make an NFL roster, let alone be an impact, he should have had a touchdown today. They robbed my guy. Oh, they
Knock it off.
robbed him. They robbed him. But it's okay. We already know what he can do. We already know that he's a powerful runner. We know he's going to give it everything he got every play. And that's what you want. You want those types of players. So I got to give him his flowers because I'm super proud. Super proud. And one last thing. DeMar Hamlin. Man, seeing this guy like on FaceTime with his eyes open, doing his little heart symbol and everything like that is wild. Like, I am super proud of his progress and all the medical staff that attended to that, man, because the whole NFL today was honoring him, which was awesome. And it's nice to see that everybody comes together, even in a gladiator sport like this. They come together and realize that life is more important than any of this. And that's always good to see. So I got to give a shout out to him as well.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Who do you,
All
out
right.
of curiosity, what do you think the outcome is going to be now that they benched the game?
Well, they all played the day. The Bills did win today. I don't know. Are they the number 2 seed? I think they are behind the Chiefs. And I don't know. The Chiefs look good, man. I'm if there's any team I was worried about, it's the Chiefs
Mm-hmm.
because they got our number as well. Like Patrick Mahomes just destroys us
Knock it off.
whenever he feels like it. And I know our team was injured last time and all that, but still, it's just something about mobile quarterbacks that seem to pose a problem for us. And that's
Mm-hmm.
just not. I'm hoping D'Amico Ryans, our defensive coordinator, can scheme up something where we look totally different for an entire game. Not 3 quarters, not 3.5 quarters, not a half, the entire game. Because you need every second against Patrick Mahomes, as we all know. So I'm not worried about the Giants, though. But I am worried about the Chiefs. Absolutely. That's Super Bowl only, though. So,
It's all good, man. I want you to not worry about us. That's the attitude that you should take, um, because I want to say every time y'all face us, you guys have that attitude, and I want to say maybe one time you guys have beat us in the playoffs. But we looked up these stats, didn't we? Aren't we even?
yeah.
Aren't we
Yep.
about even?
Dead even.
You were
Regular
like,
season
oh,
and playoffs. Dead
yeah.
even.
So
So the
don't
next
worry.
one is gonna be very important. And I hope we do get if we get y'all somehow in the second round or something like that, man. I'm gonna be feeling pretty good about going to the NFC championship again.
We might have to do that one live, just so that we could.
Yeah, we can do a watch party.
Yeah, we might have to do a whole watch party for the
I'm
whole. It
down
might be
for a
it
watch
might be a
party.
3 hour podcast because we got
It
to
is what
talk
it
mess.
is. That's when I do my best work. You feel me? Live in front of the game when all the emotion is real. Yes, that's when I do it. I'm totally down for a watch party. Matter of fact, let's just go in here and declare it, AG. The Niners play the Giants in the playoffs. Then we gonna go ahead and do a watch party. Me and AG watching the game, comments, the whole thing. We gonna keep it going. We got
Yep.
to because if AG can do what he doing from home, I can do what I'm doing from where I'm at. and I'm not in my normal studio at all, it's because we love our teams. We love what we do. So yeah, come rock with us and come watch the game because it's gonna be a good time. That I can promise.
Hmm. Hey, only thing that could make this better is if an emergency happens, like a cat is in a tree, and you have to run out and drive the truck and go out there and save a cat in a tree and interrupt the podcast. Other than that, that's superhero shit. Because I remember in Superman there was a little kid. He was looking up at the tree, and his kid was stuck in the tree. Superman came down, shoo, pow, landed. He grabbed the kid. Grabbed the cat, gave it to the kid, and was like, "Here you go, son," and then took off again. That's you, man.
This cat in a tree business, man. Let me go ahead and address this. I've been doing this for 5 years now. I have never got a cat out of a tree, but I have gotten a drone out of a tree.
I don't know if
Remember, we in
that's worse.
2023 now, so I have gotten a drone that was stuck in a tree. Had to throw something at it and catch it from like 20, 30 feet up or something like that. It was wild, but hey, it
As
worked
a
out. Nothing
firefighter,
got broke.
wow, that's crazy that they called 911. My drone's in the tree.
Yes, yes. You can imagine my face. Huh? You
Tax
want me to do what?
dollars.
I got you. I got some tall things I can use. Let's make it happen.
Hey,
But when people get worried, they don't know what else really to do but to call. So it's all good though. That's what we here
hey,
for.
I'm gonna tell you like this: if they would have called me, AG the dad, to come get their drone out the tree as a firefighter, I'm gonna do it the way I was called. You call a fire engine to spray water on an issue. So if that drone was in a tree, I would spray so
Oh,
much water on it to
oh.
make sure it gets out the tree. I'd be like, hey, you should have called 911 and got the police or man, animal control. They more savvy with climbing trees to get cats. So they should be. And I am joking,
Right.
everybody, because I don't want nobody calling me with some BS. But yeah, that's how I would have handled it. I would have water hose, hooked that shit up, and I'd have blasted the shit out of it and gave it to him in pieces. Said, here, next
Hmm.
time call the respectful people that should be coming to handle this,
Right.
like an arborist.
But it's all right though, man. That's what we do. They'll come to our door to make sure stuff is good. So, but yeah, I mean, maybe I should have a better defense against that. Like the Niners, you feel me? Ugh. Gibson
Yeah,
had 2 interceptions today. I'm
the
sorry,
third
AG. I
string.
just have to tell you, our defense is so good, man. I just
it is such a refreshing thing to see how excited Weiner fans get when they figure out that their first string that they paid all their money for sucks. And when they get down to their third string that they pay the least to, it's almost like y'all got the welfare team. It's like, man, my third string, your whole third string is carrying the team. Your first string ain't shit.
hey
So,
man.
what do you say about that?
Well, first of all, Trey Lance was injured, so we don't know what he's really gonna do. All it is just hope. So we don't know.
Mhm.
Second string was actually Jimmy Garoppolo. We all know what we're gonna get with that. And he got injured. We also know he does that too. He gets injured all the time, which is a huge reason we even got Trey Lance because we can't really rely on him. And
Mhm.
let's just be honest here. Like, this whole Jimmy G might return for the playoffs and the late playoff run and all that, I think that would be the most stupid thing that we could do. One, he's coming back off an injury, so he's not fresh. It takes a, at least a few weeks to get up to speed to what things are going on. Then on top of that is playoff speed. Two, Jimmy Garoppolo is, I'm pretty sure, statistical wise, one of the worst quarterbacks in the playoffs in the history of the game. The man's only, he has more interceptions than touchdowns. He barely even throws the ball because we can't even trust him. We don't know what he's going to do. I haven't seen Brock Purdy do any of those dumb decisions yet. Granted, it's not the playoffs yet, it starts next week, but What I'm seeing so far, I'm not getting any indication that he's gonna do that. He looks like he's gonna make the right play, like he's been doing. Even when he doesn't have a play, he throws it away. He took a couple sacks today. One of them was really bad. He lost a bunch of yards, but it's okay. Like, as good as he's been doing, he's not going to be perfect, but he didn't turn the ball over. That's what's important, because that puts you in a bad position. And we know field position is ever so important in the playoffs.
Man, this
But
is so great. You know why?
why?
I didn't have to say nothing, and you talk shit about your own team the whole time. That whole segment was about how your
Jimmy
first string
Garoppolo.
sucks, your second string sucks, and your third string had to come in and handle everything. He ain't getting paid what he's worth because he's worth more than both those two combined. And you know what I take out of everything you just said? That uh, Lance, he didn't know
Mm-hmm.
how to run and get away because he got hurt. Garoppolo, he
That
don't
was the
know how to
coach fault.
run
Oh,
and
he
get
can't
away,
run. He
and he
can't
got
run.
hurt. So the one thing Purdy is doing is he knows how to run and stay away and not get tackled
You
and throw the
know the
ball and get rid
crazy
of that
part.
ball.
The
So
crazy part about Brock is he's pretty elusive. It's not like he's the fastest, but he can sense pressure and he's elusive. He knows how to get away from certain things and can still deliver. So I mean, you're partially right about that. The Trey Lance thing, that's the coach, man. He literally sent him running in between the tackles with 300-pound men.
I,
He was doing that constantly.
I'm gonna
You are
say that
tricky.
it's the little man complex that Purdy has. You know what I'm saying? When you a little guy, take
He
it from
played
me.
like a big dog, don't he?
I'm a little guy, and let me tell you, the one thing that I know that made me such a beast at football was the fact that I was little and I was scared. And those two combinations are deadly because I knew that at 120 pounds, if any one of these 200 plus guys hit me in high school, I was going to pull a Garoppolo. And I wasn't a quarterback. So let
Just
me
gonna
tell
go
you,
down.
I was running for my life. Whenever I had the ball, I was running from everybody. I didn't care. And that's how I look at Pretty.
Running from
Pretty
his
is a,
teammates.
hey, he running from everybody. Don't hit me, protect me, pushing people in front of other people. That's the one thing I like about Purdy. That's the only reason why Purdy is the reason why I'm even considering joining the team because he plays football like I would. I know I'm a little dude. I'm running.
Safe.
You not
Safe.
catching me. I would be the fastest guy on the field. I'm too fragile.
Hey man, at least you 100 with yourself. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be out here faking the funk, but that's
Don't
not
need.
you, AG. Not at all.
I ain't got a lie to kick it. I ain't got a lie
Yeah,
to kick
right,
it. Everything I
right,
do and say is the truth. At least
right,
what I believe to be the truth.
right, man. But yeah, Brock, he's elusive, but Trey is faster, bigger, stronger. He just needs
Obviously,
a
ain't that
chance.
strong. He got broke. Pretty. We'll see when Purdy
Man,
gets hit a
Purdy
couple
ain't
times.
had to deal with none of the stuff that Trey had to deal with.
You know what?
Purdy can't
Maybe,
even do a quarterback sneak. He
well,
tried a
maybe.
quarterback sneak today and got nowhere. That's not his strong suit. But
Hey,
he can do pretty much everything else. His arm is still a little sus to me. A little sus as far as strength goes. We
hey,
don't have that problem with Trey Lance at all. But accuracy can make up for a lot of that. And he's pretty freaking accurate. Brock Purdy is. So I mean, it is what it is. And he believes that he can bring us to a Super Bowl. He does believe that. So as long as he believes and the team believes what he's saying, then hey, he's the commander right now with Kyle Shanahan, the mastermind. We're calling them plays. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident about our playoff chances, our Super Bowl run. Faithful, it's time to saddle up. This is what it's about now. This is what it's about. I ain't gonna be watching games hollering the whole time. Be watching like this
you
because I'm
know,
expecting certain things, and we
yeah,
should have standards. We should.
yeah. Now is the time that you have to play perfect. Now all the
That time.
playtime is over with. You one W and you go on. One
Yep.
L
And
and you
see, all
sit
this
Joe
talking is
Butts
over.
on the couch with the rest of the Ellers out there. All you
There's a lot of
losers out
Ellers out
there.
there too.
There's a lot of Ellers. Y'all ain't even in the. Hey, look, I have to talk mess because my Giant Nation I mean, just the name, Giant. San Francisco. What's San Francisco known for? You know what y'all known for. Giant. Come on. Get out of here. Man, I'm so excited.
Y'all ain't playing no Giants today. Y'all play like some elves.
I
All right.
told you, we lost
I
today because we don't want to help y'all. Today was
why
unimportant.
why
Win.
why
What
would you lose a division
you saw,
game
we didn't even put
because
in
of
our first
us?
string. We put in other people. We did not
Y'all
want
only
to
lost
hurt
by
nobody.
6 though. I mean, I don't know. The Eagles to me seem like they just barely hanging on.
Yeah.
And I feel like
I mean, we
the
should have
Packers
won.
are on somewhat of a roll. We're clearly on a roll. 10 in a row. Like you said, in franchise records out here. But I don't know, man. The Eagles seem like they've fallen off a little bit. I know Jalen Hurts just got back. And it's gonna take a little bit of time, but he ain't got time. Well, he got one more week now that they won. Why would you want to give them a first round bye? I don't understand.
Because
Y'all should just beat them and
they're
let
gonna
us
be
have
the
it.
easier of the two to beat.
I'm glad you admit that. That's
You
fine
know,
with me.
we know that they're gonna be the easier of the two to beat, but against y'all, it's a no brainer. We already know we're gonna beat you because we've already, like I said, we have
Man,
always been the spoiler for y'all. So
not this team. Not this team. We got Christian McCaffrey. That mean a lot because that boy is literally our all-purpose yards. Debo just came back today and was just real quiet. But we also had Elijah Mitchell, our real starting running back. He
mhm.
came back today and had 2 touchdowns. I'm just saying. We scored 38 points with ease in 3 quarters.
You know who y'all should go get? Because I heard he was thinking about coming back for a season. Was it is it Deion Sanders?
Oh my, it was Terrell Owens.
Terrell Owens, yeah. I know
Yeah,
they're talking about come back for a season. You should, hey man, there you go. Yeah, I mean, you need classics at the rate you're going. You might need him. You never know, man.
we
He
good.
is beating out some of those youngsters when he's out there playing with them. That just shows you how horrible you
Man, them
guys are.
ain't no NFL players. He ain't ran NFL speed. He ain't had no NFL hits. All that is different. You can't just, oh, I'm gonna just go chill in the NFL for a little bit. These are the best 1%ers in the world. You
But you know
can't
what?
just slide on the team and compete like that. Look at Deshaun Watson.
You know what's so
It's
funny?
taking him a minute to get it together.
I hear what you're saying, right? But the funny thing about it is, can we agree that what's his name? Tom Brady, he has made the game so much more uh, soft because of all the rules they enacted for quarterbacks, right?
Um,
Right?
you know what's funny about
Wait,
that?
no, come on,
Is Tom
right,
Brady
right.
doesn't even like it.
But what I'm saying is, they did enact some of these rules so that quarterbacks,
Can be protected. Yep.
protected, not have to get hurt as often, right? But
Hmm.
what makes me laugh is the fact that your whiners, even though they have all these rules in place to protect the quarterback, it just goes to show how fragile your team is. I can't stop talking about the fact that y'all spend millions and millions and millions of dollars to these first string fragile cats that all have what?
Well, it's just
Hey,
Jimmy G. Jimmy G is the only person that we spent money on. Trey Lance is considered still cheap. We can have Brock Purdy and Trey Lance on our team next year, which we should, both of them, because just as you said, we get injured all the time. Our whole team gets injured, but we play a certain way. It ain't just the fact that we fragile, it's that we play hard and we dogs every single play. So naturally, you're going to come up with some more injuries, but people are scared of us because of the way that we play. Healthy us is pretty much unbeatable. And right now, we're healthy and we're
uh,
getting healthier. This is perfect. Literally, Debo comes back the the last game of the season before the playoffs, that's just him getting his feet wet, getting used to the speed again so he can be ready for next week. You know what I'm saying? Christian
mm-hmm.
McCaffrey had only 79 yards on all-purpose yards today, but we didn't need him to do all that. Everybody's going to be ready come next week. Aaron Rodgers will be scared because he's going to face a defense that he hasn't had too much success against. And on top of that, this one is a little better to me.
So playoffs start next week, right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought y'all don't get a bye, huh? We messed up
That's
your
why
bye.
if y'all would have won, we would have got a
That's
bye.
right, your bye. Well, sorry. So I guess you got to get past Aaron Rodgers to move on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well,
Most likely. But the Lions have been playing good. The Lions win, and I think we got Seattle. And you know we own them. So especially this year. I want to say totally, just this year.
yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we
But
will see.
with that being said, I mean, me personally, I don't need to hear any more about you whiners.
Nah, we good.
You
All we
know,
need to do is pay attention to this game that's happening right now with the
mm-hmm.
Packers. And then, hey, we gonna see what is popping like. We gonna know everything we need to know. Everything we need to know coming up soon. So I'm good. I'm about to just get locked in, watch this game, so I can see where we gonna be headed. You know, room
Right.
service game gonna be updated.
Yeah, well, if you guys have noticed, we changed the intro a little bit because we just got to get straight to the point. We ain't got
Straight
time
to
to
it.
be wasting no time on fancy intros. We just
Straight to
gonna
it.
get to the point,
Straight to it.
get out so that we don't waste no more time for y'all. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. If you are on Team AG, let Showtime Stixx know. If you're on Team Stixx, let him know. Let
Bang
me know.
bang.
I need to
Bang
know.
bang.
Represent your squad in the comments. Tell us who your team is, because next week I might want to talk some mess about your team, or
Oh, it's gonna be a
I
lot to
might,
talk about.
you know,
Ooh-wee.
I might not talk mess. I might talk good things, because I'm just that guy.
Come on, AG. You know AG gonna be talking. Y'all don't y'all listen to that. AG gonna be talking mess. He always do. Trust me. He gonna
Hey
lure
man,
you in. Oh, I ain't gonna say nothing. Boom. Right at you. And he gonna be like, what? What happened? He gonna be like, come on, man. You see the name of the show.
Shit Talking Sundays, where every day is Shit Talking Sundays, and just remember, shit talking does not have to be synonymous with negativity. If you hit the lottery, what's you gonna do? Call your friend and say, "We rich, bitch," just like I would. So, let's have some fun with it. Let's, like I say whiner just to be playing around. I don't hate any team. It's all in fair fun. If your team beats my team, so what? We'll see you next year. And next year it'll be just as much fun to talk mess. So I don't understand why these people are out here beating each other up physically over a sport that don't even put money in their pocket unless you're gambling, and that's illegal unless you're doing it in a casino.
Yeah, that Raider Niner game, it was some blood splatter for sure.
You know, you know.
It was
But
in
hey,
Vegas.
um,
But yeah, we gonna tap in. Cause
if
you
there's
know
any
it's
fans
playoff
out there,
time, baby.
if there's any fans out there that want us to come to their arena and watch a game, hit us up. Maybe we'll take you up
Yeah,
on the offer. Maybe we'll show up
maybe.
in your city and check out a game with you. See if we'll see if we can recruit your team or you can recruit us. We'll see. But no matter what, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button. You can see us on at Shit Talking Sundays on YouTube and the Real Room Service Podcast on YouTube.
That's right.
Um,
That's right.
the man over there, that's Showtime Stixx. Me,
Real
I'm
room
AG.
service, baby. Let's get it.
Yeah, and I'm AG, the M and Effing dad. So,
All right, AG. Appreciate
uh,
you for having me, especially under these circumstances.
man, I was just dragging it
Always
out,
a
hoping that the
pleasure.
bell was gonna ring. Man, I was hoping they
Shoot,
were going.
nah,
Bing, 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 bing.
man, nah, I'm good.
It's all quiet.
Got dinner to cook. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, hey, once again, everybody out there, be blessed. Happy New Year, Harry Chestnuts to all you people out there, and we'll see you guys next week with another episode of Sports and Shit with your host from the Real Room Service Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
and AG with Shit Talking Sundays. We out. Peace.
I'll let y'all.